Okay. What is up, guys? Oh, wait. This ain't my channel.
No, it's not.
Alright, well, you may not recognize my voice, but it is the Gaming Green or Dream Shooter. I go by both names. And here today, I am with Rosie Blue. What's your name
again? Just call me
Rosie. We're Rosie, and neither of us have posted a video in like 2019. 2019. So, Happy 4th of July, or whatever. If y'all don't celebrate it, well, I hope you have a good day too. So, here today we actually have kind of a special video plan. I say special, but it's probably just going to be us screaming at each other for like 15 minutes. So, side story. This girl, well, I recently just finished the cartoon known as She-Ra, which is so amazing, and if you have not watched it, I recommend it. It's so gay.
Oh my god.
So please, it's on Netflix. Watch it. It filled the void that Steven Universe left behind. Anyway, so I've recently finished that. Rosie herself actually was watching the series while it was, being released.
Yeah.
So you had fun with your hiatus.
Yeah, I had to wait for a new season.
So we just had this crazy idea, since we both love the show so much, to rank. You need oh my god. You need to edit when like a firework comes in. It's the 4th of July, so sorry if you hear any background noises like fireworks. Anyway, so we like the show so much, we're going to rank their characters from F to S tier. You know what it is. S tier being the best, F tier being like, why is you even in the show? So, and I'm sure that since we're two different people, we will have various opinions on these characters, and I am going to be sure that my characters who I feel deserve to be an S tier will be there. So, all right, we can like it's your channel. You operate the list. Like you'll put them on and scroll down.
Okay.
Right. What are you taking notes?
Yeah.
Why are you taking notes?
Shut up.
Why right. You want to know how to do a proper intro? No, we must wait. We need to do the easy characters first.
All right.
Okay.
So why not the main character, Adora?
Okay, we're starting with Adora? Okay.
Yeah,
she's right there. Okay, Adora. Wait, don't like move her yet. Alright. Where do you think Adora belongs?
Alright, I think Adora, because she's such a great character, I love her, and she has her faults and shit, I'm gonna say A. Okay,
actually,
what?
Okay, so I've been thinking about this for a while. I don't know about Rosie, but I have been like thinking about doing a tier list on my own channel, which maybe I will, just to debunk this one, just in case if there's any like improvements. Also, leave your thoughts in the comments down below. We would love to hear your opinions too. So for me, Adora used to be B tier, because I feel like when you think of a show that you watch, like obviously you're gonna think of the main character. So it's like when I watch like people who watch Naruto, most of the time, like, who's your favorite character in Naruto? I don't hear people say Naruto.
I'm gonna say Sakura.
Ew! Okay.
Don't start with me. Don't start with me.
This is a She-Ra video. So, for me, Adora was a B tier. Because I think, like, she's the main character. She's the protagonist. She has all the heroic qualities that you would expect out of a protagonist for her. But I can make an exception for her to be an A tier, because what I like about Adora is that, I love the conflict she had. Like, she's not just the perfect princess. She actually has flaws. She has many doubts about She-Ra, and it was nice seeing her during the last season come to terms that She-Ra was not just a sword, it was her, which is very nice. And she actually like faces difficulties, but the number one thing I love about Adora that makes her kind of like better than Steven in my eyes, she looked for answers like earlier on. Like she sought out answers to like figure out the world. So I really did like that aspect of her character. So A for Adora. Oh my god, these rest of the characters better not be this long.
How the hell? Okay, that took me a second.
Oh my god, scroll it on. There we go. Okay, we got our first one now. Okay.
Alright, so
who should we do next?
I think we met Glimmer next, right? That's like the next person I think we see. I think it is Glimmer. So next is Glimmer.
I'm gonna be honest, chick. Glimmer's an A tier for me.
An A tier?
For me, Glimmer's A tier, and I'm gonna because I relate to her a lot. Because her whole character is that she's trying to prove herself to her peers, her parents, her being queen, prove herself worthy, which I really relate to. Like, also, thick girls in cartoons. Thick girls. But I would put her in A tier above Adora. What do you think? I think she's more relatable as a character.
You're gonna hate me. A B tier.
Oh my god! Why do you say she's in B tier?
I found her a bit annoying sometimes.
Oh my god, she was only annoying in the first few episodes. After that, she got good.
I'll let you have this, and because you relate to her, I will put her above Adora.
She's more relatable to me as a character.
I know, it's understandable.
Because Adora's like heroic, and not everyone's like that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay, who should we do next?
It's gonna be Bo.
Bo S tier, best boy,
no.
best boy, best boy. I don't care what.
I'm a.
I told you this video's gonna be mass screaming. But
oh my
all
god.
right, both S tier. No debate. Best boy, best tier, S tier. Immediate S tier. You can argue. Like there was never something wrong with Bo. Like the only episode where I think Bo was like in the wrong was lying to his dad. But even then, I understood that.
Yeah.
So Bo's immediate S tier. I don't care. Fight me.
Fight
next.
me. Should Ketra.
Oh my god, you're gonna hate me. Ketra for me.
Why?
That pussycat in B tier.
B tier?
Yeah, okay. Ketra is Zuko. Ketra's a Zuko in my eyes. Like she had the whole first being a hero. I mean, a villain, and had a long redemption. But for me, her redemption felt longer than Zuko's. Like it took her mad. It took her the last season.
Mm-hmm.
Like she did so much bad. But another thing gets me mad is because I relate to Ketra the most. So when I think about Ketra, I think about myself and how I am, and then I get mad. And I know that sounds really biased, but for me, Ketra is B tier. I know a lot of people like she was abused. She's a very complex character. Like the writers handled her well, but she did like so much bad. Like the reason I dislike her is because she was so good at being bad. What about you? What do you think about Ketra? You're probably a Ketra fan.
Okay, I feel attacked right now. I love Ketra, but the thing is, I normally, when it comes to characters over time, I kind of forget who they are.
How can you forget her?
I'm not saying that I forget her. I'm just saying I normally go for people's design. So there's that.
I go for the character.
You're going for like their personality and stuff. But I'm just like, yo, Ketra be looking nice. I want to put her higher, but I'm going to respect your wish, but watch us fight. I know very well there's a character we're going to fight over. Okay. I'm putting it for B for now.
B tier.
Let's see. Should we do like the rest of the homies? I don't remember their names. Except for like
Rogelio.
Yeah.
They said it like with a Spanish.
Yeah.
Rogelio. Like I don't even know how to say it right. Sure. Horde gang, let's go.
Yeah, let's go with the Horde gang, the three of
them. For
me. Which one are we starting with first?
Okay, Kyle is obviously the best one out of the three. I actually thought they were gonna I like Kyle, but I thought they were gonna do a little bit more with his character. I thought like, oh, he seemed like the type like when Bo was
like
in
he
jail,
was eventually gonna be
go to the good guy side, like a bit wasted potential. Just saying that right now, but Kyle had like the most, I want to say, kind of development.
Yeah, I think definitely. He had like they had the episode for 3 of them.
Also, are we gonna go into his crush on Rogelio?
I mean, like. We all accept that crush, let's be real.
He's a scaly.
Oh no.
But yeah, Kyle to me is above the other two. For me, it would go Kyle, then the girl, then Rogelio.
And what's your?
Okay, for me, you added F, so I was gonna put them like D then C, but now I'm thinking about it. Okay, I think Kyle's a C or D for me. If I'm being nice, a C or D.
Yeah, I'm gonna say D, and I think the other ones would just kind of follow, huh? Actually, you know what?
No, I say they're better than Kyle. I mean, they're worse than Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle, so D, so him C. Because this is how I see it. Perfect, very good, average, bad, and I'm guessing like really, really just terrible.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay. Oh, no, switch it up. Rogelio didn't speak.
Yeah, you're right. I just wanted to wait till you noticed.
Rogelio, no. He was definitely, okay.
If only we could understand him or had, like, subtitles when he was talking, then...
Like, he was expressive, but there's so much you can do with just a character who doesn't have that communication skill. People are going to be like, no, madam, no word did it. But Rogelio... Yeah, not even a character for me. If I could, I would put him in. I would put him in as, but like whatever. Anyway, okay, who's next?
All right, so when do we meet Madame Raz exactly? Like, we're either gonna do the mom, the queen, or Madame Raz.
Season 1 was Madame Raz.
Yeah, I know.
Like early on, actually early on. Like she was episode 3, 4ish. Like she was early on.
Should we do the queen and then do Madame Raz?
Sure.
So the queen.
I want to hear your opinion first.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Sorry.
I was like basically Glimmer. I did not like her mom because of her like being so like I guess what was it, protective, right?
Yeah,
very overprotective of Glimmer. Like I'm like, yo, she's a princess. She's gonna be queen eventually. Just like let her explore. Maybe give her some bodyguards or something like that if you're so worried. But no, she didn't do that. I did not really like her, honestly. I like what she did with the whole like sacrificing herself. That made like I liked her for that. So I'm gonna say B or C.
I agree with you. Like she was like not my favorite. Like I even told my friend was like, I don't dig the queen. But her sacrifice was one of like the best epic moments in the whole series. Like the whole "I'm a coward" scene that hit hard. Like the lines were good. Like the whole the dialogue between her and Adora was really good. Her saying that her was a coward. That was really that sacrifice. Like for me, if it was me, she would have been C. But that sacrifice kind of puts her in B for me. But,
yeah.
But that's like,
I'm gonna.
If it wasn't for that sacrifice, she'd be C.
I'm gonna put her below.
Oh yeah, below Catcher's.
Below Catcher.
I'm thinking like Catcher's gonna be like top of that.
Yeah.
B, but like whatever.
Now it's time for Madame Razz S tier.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. S tier. S tier. In my heart. S tier. She's S tier.
She was kind of.
I don't care if she's Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. She's S tier.
She was like B for me. Like,
bitch. How about we compromise and say she's an A?
I would. Oh my god, but like.
She would be below Catcher. I mean, below Adora.
But I kind of like Catcher more. Like, Madame Razz had that one episode with the whole Mara thing with the pie.
Yeah.
That was my favorite episode.
Well, yeah, but that like explains everything for her then. Like
yeah.
for like how.
Not really. She still.
For me, anyways.
Like.
After that, I'm like I understand.
Like
everything.
we didn't really understand why she was like. What is she like?
Well, I feel like she's like somebody empowered with magic.
Like she has magic. Like it delved into her connections with Mara, and like.
Friends of Mara.
Oh my god, I knew you would say that. But for me, like, she helped Adora quite a few times. But like, she's funny. I like her voice. Her voice is. But she did a little bit more than I consider A. But like, as of now, all she really had was that Mara episode for me. Why? You could still make a point of why like she's better.
I already forgot.
Oh my god. So I'm gonna say B, but
I put her above the queen because the queen can step. Because we can.
Yeah, Madame Razz is above queen. I'm okay with that. Next.
Entrapta or Light Hope?
Okay, let's do Light Hope real quick.
All right.
Light Hope was like a B or C for me.
A B or C?
What you think?
For
me, I didn't really like Light Hope. Like, I get what she was. She was basically like the mentor for Adora to become a better She-Ra.
Yeah.
I did like the twist that she was actually the villain. Like, she wasn't the villain. Like, she did it because the first ones were technically like the bad guys. Because,
yeah,
like,
in a way they were the bad guys.
They were going to use the Heart of Etheria and like destroy everything, basically. So, and then she had the whole her last moments are kind of like my favorite with her. Like when she was going back and forth, no, yes, like her like trying to remember Mara because she was friends with Mara, and then that whole thing. For me, B or C.
I'm gonna put her at like the bottom B because I love her name.
Kyle. It's a guy.
Kyle, yeah. I forgot his name. I feel like she's above Kyle, so I'm going to just put her in B instead of
Okay, we might move her down later depending on who's in B tier.
Yeah.
Next, Entrapta.
Yeah, I was going to say Entrapta.
A or S? I don't know. Okay.
Come on, she's so lovable.
I was going to put her A. But I don't know if you know about this about Entrapta. My friend actually figured this out and why Entrapta acts. Because I thought Entrapta was annoying. And the fact that she was on like the bad guy side kind of like, oop. Like the Horde would not have been well off if it wasn't for Entrapta. If Entrapta was still on the good guy side, the Horde would have been dealt with like way easier, way faster. Like they wouldn't have known how to use First One Sec. They would not have been able to use the Runestone. Like they would not have been nothing. The portal wouldn't have been activated because Entrapta was the only one who knew how to use that tech. So wait up, guys. I'm getting a call. Hello. Okay.
What the fuck? Fine. You explain your feelings to Entrapta.
No, because I need you here because it's a fun fact. Okay, well, I'm just going to talk about Entrapta.
I'm pretty sure I already know it.
Okay.
Trust me.
Okay, so for me, Entrapta is A tier, but I could see why she's an ass. Like, she's really amazing. I love her hair. Oh my god. But we're talking about character here. And at first, I thought Entrapta was annoying as heck. Like, but I didn't understand her. Also, Rosie went off, so it's just me. What else do I have to say about Entrapta? Her voice actress. Oh my. Oh. Her voice is so unique. I love it so much. Woo! I'm just kind of fangirling about Entrapta, but she really is something else with her voice. Her voice actress. You could make an argument that Entrapta is the best voice character in the whole show. It fits her so well. But yeah, that's Entrapta for me. I will wait until Rosie comes back. Sorry again if you hear fireworks in the background, because yeah, people want to go all out for 4th of July. Who knew? Oh, our esteemed hostess sounds like she'll be back. But yeah,
I'm back from the dead.
Alright, I just gawked about how good her voice actress is and how she's probably the best voice character in the show.
Oop! Yo, I twisted my ankle running up the stairs.
Oh my god.
Ah!
You hurt yourself for She-Ra. Sounds like a fan. We stand.
We stand.
But yeah, the reason why Entrapta is the way she is because she's like autistic.
Yeah, I knew about that.
But that's great representation.
It is.
In media. Like, I didn't understand her. Like, my friend had to explain it to me. That's why she has she needs things a certain way. That's why she eats small food, or why she needed to drill that one episode. Because not because it would have affected her work, because it needed to be the way she needed it to be, and so she views the world differently. So that at first, Entrapta was a B because I thought she was annoying at first. I did like her last moments where she was saying, "Oh, I want to understand how to be a good friend" and all that, and I'm like, oh my god. And then I find out she's autistic, and I'm like, oh my god. And that shows how autistic people, even if you have a disability, you still have potential to be great. So she's probably smartest character, and probably she's an amazing inventor. So yeah,
I think she is the smartest character. Think about it. They didn't know. I mean, how the hell did she know about stars?
For real.
You know, she had to do so much research to even know what that is.
I'm okay with putting Entrapta on S.
She's an S tier.
Yeah, she's S tier for me. Next, well, I would have put A, but S is okay because I feel like S is.
Bitch, no. Do you want to have a bowl category?
No. For real? No, let me stop.
Could.
Let me stop. Who's next?
All right. Let's see. Do you just want to do the princesses now? Because I started with Entrapta.
Yeah, sure.
So it would be her next, correct?
Perfuma. Yes.
Perfuma.
Well, actually, Entrapta came later. Perfuma was
first.
Well, Glimmer technically, but then it goes Perfuma.
I forgot the order, so let's just.
Yes, Perfuma.
So it's Perfuma.
Perfuma. I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say C tier.
Yeah.
For me, she kind of an A tier.
A tier. A tier. Excuse me.
No, the reason I know Perfuma is not the most developed princess. I can agree. Okay.
I don't hate her, but I still think she's a C tier.
For me, the reason why she's A tier because I could see her in C tier too because she's not she didn't have that much screen time. She had enough, but not enough for me. Anyway. No, I want put her above for me was their whole her being a good friend to Scorpia that. Oof, we'll get to that later. She was her being a good friend to Scorpia. That even when Scorpia was evil, she still believed in her. I thought we were gonna see Perfuma go all out in the last episodes because Natasha was oh, one of your weaknesses is the inability of you to go all out because you're afraid of hurting your friends. So I thought I didn't okay. Maybe it would have been counterintuitive to her character, but I'm just saying it would have been cool to see Perfuma actually be one of the strongest princesses and unleash mad plants.
There was that one episode though, in the desert.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but that's because the cactuses have strong roots.
Yeah, I know, but that's it was a chance. She. I
would say she was going. I don't think that was her absolute most part, but she was going out. She was trying. So, but what Perfuma? Okay, main point. When she said she was gonna be her therapist for Katja, I was like, yo, please. I wanted that so badly. She's just she has a good personality, but I see her in C tier. If you want to compromise, we could put her in B.
Yeah, I was thinking of putting.
I just don't want to crowd B too much.
Higher than her.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah.
The next princess.
It was.
Was it?
I'm gonna be honest, guys. Mermista B tier.
D tier?
I don't like her personality. Not like okay, like she's the mean girl. She like whatever, like
Whatever.
I don't like her personality at all. Like I didn't like it. Like it's good to have a diverse cast of characters. Like it's good that they have like each of the princesses stand out on their own. Like they all have different personalities. They don't have the same character. So it's good to have that kind of like that person.
She's a mood.
She is a mood.
She's
but
a mood.
She's not my mood. That's the problem. Also, she was kind of like I wish she was more affectionate towards Seahawk. Like it kind of felt like a one-sided relationship to me. She does care about him.
I feel like she's like a tsundere.
Jesus.
She cares, but like she's like not gonna really show it.
But
And like in a like
she was
way.
funny, but to me there were funnier characters. Like she wasn't the best comedic relief.
I still like her though.
What do you think? For me, she was a deer. Like,
A
a D. I mean a D, not a deer. But like she was a D to me.
A D to you?
Yeah, to me.
I'm gonna just put her to that like higher or lower than her?
Okay. She probably is higher, but for me, I just don't like Vermista. Like.
Whoa, no! You're leaving her at C. You're leaving her
fine.
at C.
I feel okay. Fine. I could like put her above Kyle. If I'm thinking of it objectively and not like biased, then yeah, she technically would be better than Kyle. But like, I just didn't like her personality. Like, and the whole. I wish they dealt more. Like, the only time where you actually get to see her act different is when her kingdom, Cialis or whatever it's called, fell.
Yes, yeah.
Like she was depressed, and then she had ice cream. And then, maybe they could have saw more of her depressed side or something like that. That would have been cool. But she kind of like in the same episode got back up and started fighting. Which is
she a queen?
Because she's strong, but like at the same, like I wish we could have saw more sides of her. And also, Marmista, like they should have went more into the fact that she was a queen and she's like still young technically. Like she had a father, an unnamed father, by the way. I looked at the wiki, so don't even. So maybe they could have delved in more about that, but I'm just saying, wasted potential. She's C tier. Next.
Well, next should be
Frosta.
What are you thinking?
C tier.
C tier?
They didn't do much with her.
I didn't really like her.
D tier? D tier? D tier?
D tier?
D tier.
D tier?
Above, like top D tier, right?
Top D tier.
Let me be top D tier. I liked Frosta. Like Frosta in the beginning, because I liked the whole thing that she was the hostess of the ball and she was mad serious.
Yeah.
And she's like 10 or 12 or 11 and a half. What she said? I don't know what she said.
I'm 11.
Yeah,
it's not 11, but
I think it's 12. Whatever.
I think it is 12.
She's young. So, but then after that, her character took a whole 180 and she was like a child.
Yeah.
I thought I would have liked it more. I like the route where they went with her. Like they went a different route than what I expected. They went for the whole, I couldn't relate to people, so I didn't have friends. And then she tried to like be friends with Glimmer because they're kind of relatable together or whatever. They had a similar situation. What I thought they were gonna delve into was her being stressful about being queen at a young age, like delving more into her being having to act more mature because of the circumstances she was like put into from her parents dying. I really thought they were gonna have a whole Frosta episode. They never really had a Frosta episode.
You're right. After the whole ball, there was not a single episode.
Like I liked her then, but then like after a while, she just was a kid.
Yeah.
So she was D tier. Like she wasn't developed enough for me.
Like I kind of wanted.
I loved her powers. I feel like she used her powers like one of the best. Like she used her powers more better than like most of the princesses.
Yes.
Like, but like they could have done more. I thought they were gonna delve into her being stressed and her like having to put up a strong facade, but then they like break her down and realize that she doesn't have to like be all that. So, but it's okay. Frosted D tier.
I honestly, I felt like they should have done something with her for sure. But I just wanted them to be like, she is serious, but then like a little bit child side kind of thing. Like, not like full on literal child, like that she is, but like she was like a queen though.
Like her character kind of went.
Yeah, it went.
Her character said, "Are we serious? No, we."
They did a U-turn, like.
We actually a kitty, so D tier for Frosta next.
Not. Natasa.
Oh, Natasa for me.
She's a B tier, low B.
I love she is a B. Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I could talk about Natasha real quick. Natasha was good, but lacked the screen time. Like, she really was lacking kind of that whole. She had a presence more so in the Okay. She had more presence in like the last seasons. Like she took more of a leading.
I love that she did.
Role.
Not gonna lie,
Like,
love that.
But she kind of lacked that screen time. I did like all her gay moments though. So B tier.
Low B, like a lowish B.
Above Queen.
Higher than Perfumer. She's higher than Perfumer for me. You can fight me on that. Higher than Perfumer.
Fine, right here. Right. Oh no, go back. This is why I'm not in command of this tier.
Yeah.
Wifey, thick girl, Spinnerella. Less developed than Natasha. Like she's C tier to me. Like
that's fine with that. Like she became a villain, so we didn't really get to see her like all that well. Like in a good
she had less screen time. I loved all the cute moments, but all we really knew about her was that she was like sweet and she was like had a competitive side. But that's not enough for me. I did like her when she was evil. She used her powers pretty well. She was a threat, but
I'm a threat and a promise.
She's probably lower than Kyle. I feel like Kyle had more lines.
I'm gonna agree with you on that.
Okay,
I like how she's just below Natasha.
Natasha had more screen time. Because
Natasha's the top. What do you mean?
Yo, stop. For real. Oh my god, next.
Alright. I was gonna do I can't remember any of the names.
Swiftwind.
Swift Singy boy.
I really don't have an opinion about Swiftwind if I'm gonna be honest. Like he acted like a good comedic relief. Like also I also liked his bond thing with
Scorpio?
Not Scorpio. They just bonded
with Adora.
Adora, like his connection with She-Ra, like oh my god, one of my favorite lines is when he's like, Adora, I've been having like complex thought for 7 days. Like he was comforting. Not the best comedic relief. He's funny. He is funny. But he was decent for a comedic relief. I'll say C tier.
C tier.
Like tops. Yeah, top C tier. I'm losing my voice. Next.
Scorpio then Seahawk?
Sure.
Alright.
Okay. For me, if Bo is best boy, Scorpio is best girl.
Nothing needs to be said. Nothing needs to be said.
Like she could sting me any day.
Oh,
I'll just quickly, because Scorpio is just such a good character. If you look at the 80s She-Ra, 80s Scorpio got nothing on this Scorpio.
You right.
Everything about her is just amazing. The way they handled her, the way she interacts, her funny moments, like it's all so good. She wanted to be there for Catcher. She saw the best in everyone. I loved it when she got connected with her runestone and she had lightning powers. That was unexpected for me. I didn't think she was gonna get lightning. I thought maybe like dark or maybe earth power. I don't know.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, or sand maybe, because Scorpion. But lightning, red lightning of all, kind of cool. So Scorpio, I don't even think we have to go much. It's Scorpio. Come on. Also, she has one of my favorite scenes in the whole show, like top 10. I'm a spy. No, stop. Can't sing. So Scorpio, S tier. No debate.
Seahawk is a C. C. I love Seahawk. He's my singing boy. How dare you fucking bastard!
Monetization.
I don't give none.
Alright, for me, it's kind of like...
Why you bully?
It's kind of...
Why you bully?
He's a better singer, too. Just saying.
He was my baby boy. Actually...
Oh, did you know he's bi?
I knew that, yeah.
Okay, just saying.
I tend to know several things in the secret.
No, more like you know what their sexual orientations are, because you read a lot of fan fictions.
I hope you know, I did not read fan fiction of She-Ra.
Oh. Ooh.
So.
We watched fan fiction videos. The whole dream.
Oh yeah.
That counts. Anyway.
No, it doesn't.
Seahawk's better than Mr. You got anything to say about that? Like.
Fine.
Or like if anything they're like equal, I guess. Like,
fine.
They're together. That's all that matters.
He's my singing boy.
Who's next? You decide. Who's next?
Oi, Nani.
Doesn't remember the characters.
Like no, I'm just like trying to figure out who should like be where. Should we do Hordak and then his little baby demon?
Okay, baby demon. Okay.
I'm calling it a baby demon.
Hordak, kind of C tier for me. I liked him and okay. Hordak for me was that basic villain. Like we've seen it all before, the scary type threat. Like you knew he was supposed to be a big baddie. But then Catcher took him out and I was like, ooh, okay. And then
he's not as strong.
But I did like the whole thing he was a clone. I thought that was an interesting twist. You thought like Hordak was gonna be the main villain, but no, it was Hordak like Horde Prime. So I was like, ooh, that's kinda cool. But like after he like kind of just died in the series, like
yeah,
he rebooted him. The closing with him and him. Oh my god, the thing that makes me kind of want to put him a contender for B tier was his relationship with Entrapta.
That was adorable.
I think the reason why they hit it off, not because Entrapta was like, you know, fixing him up or whatever, it's because like he could relate to the fact that Entrapta is viewed as different, and he was also viewed as imperfect by Horde Prime, and that's all the reason why he's doing this and getting rejected to get accepted. So the two of them were kind of looking for acceptance, and they found acceptance with each other, and even Entrapta's line of saying she loves him for her imperfections. So C or low B.
I'm sorry to say, I think of him as a D.
A D.
A D.
A
He just
D?
wasn't.
D.
He was a basic villain. Sure, they talked about the whole him being
A clone.
Horde Prime's like
bitch.
clone. I'm your bitch. But like
top D then.
Top D.
Okay, top D. I'm okay with that. I'm like I'm not a Hordak stan, so it's like
I don't even think there is a Hordak.
For real. Okay, next. Oh, his baby.
His little demonic child. F tier.
I was gonna say F tier, but then I'm like,
he's cool because he can like F tier.
If anything, he's not a character. Really.
He's not really a character. F tier.
Fine.
Like he's cool.
He's cute. Did you see the moment where Kyle and Rogelio were together, and then Rogelio had one of those baby harness things? That shit was.
That was adorable.
F tier. He's not really a character. Cute, good design, I guess. What he did was cool. He was like a spy.
Yeah.
Didn't do too much.
Like if it's anything, a low D or F.
He was just doing it for them.
Yeah.
For scratchy. He's the head scratchy. He's doing cute. But yeah, F tier technically. Character wise, F tier. Next.
All right. I'm trying to like think of things in order, but because I haven't seen it in
Girl, we did not do this in order.
I know we did not do this in order. I tried to, but you know, I immediately failed. I don't want to do any of the newer characters yet, like time thing.
Okay.
So I guess shouldn't we be doing the people that worked for her for Entrapta?
Sure.
It's these three homies.
Either F or D. Well, I like their the moment of triumph was good, where Bo convinced them to fight for themselves. But they weren't in the show. They were like in for like that one episode and then the finale. And oh my god, what is it? Oh girl, I'm not done with my video. All right, well, bye. I'll be down there in a second. Calm down. Oh, we better make a part 2 because, or I'm gonna have to finish it, and you're gonna have to send me this. Okay, guys. Are you gonna finish it off?
You can end it off. I'm terrible at video.
Consider this part 1 to this this collab between me and Rosie, the wonderful Rosie. Thank you for having me. Be sure to leave a comment of your thoughts of this list so far. We're probably gonna do a part 2 on my channel actually, where she'll send me what we have so far, and I'll finish the list because my opinions are more valid than hers.
Really?
Ooh. Okay. Fireworks. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Do you have any last words?
Watch She-Ra.
Yes, please watch She-Ra. It's so good, so gay, all of the perfect. Anyway, have a great 4th of July, and I'll see you later. Dream out. That's my outro. I don't know what your outro is, so bye.
I got nothing.